Don't eat at Nando's again until you watch this. You are paying £15 to £20 per person for chicken that costs less than £2 to produce. And you are doing it because grilled feels healthier than fried. But the marinades, the sauces, and the sides push a single meal past 2,000 milligrams of sodium before you finish eating. We examined the pricing strategy, the industrial production behind the Portuguese branding, and the sodium levels most customers never check. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what you are really paying for and whether any of it is worth the price. For 2 decades, Nando's has been part of British culture. Cheeky Nando's with the lads, birthday dinners, family meals. It felt special. Not quite fast food, not quite a restaurant, something in between. Flame grilled chicken, Portuguese heritage, peri spice. By the early 2000s, Nando's had become a British institution, over 400 locations across the UK. And the reason people chose it was simple. It felt healthier than a burger, better quality than KFC, more authentic than Pizza Hut. Grilled chicken, real spices, proper food. But here is what Nando's never advertised clearly. The Portuguese branding is marketing theatre. The flame grill does less cooking than you think. And the chicken you are paying £16 for costs the restaurant less than £2.50. Let us start with the Portuguese heritage claim. Nando's markets itself as authentic Portuguese flame-grilled chicken. The branding is everywhere. The rooster logo, the Portuguese tiles. But here is the truth. Nando's was founded in South Africa in 1987 by 2 friends who ate at a Portuguese chicken restaurant in Johannesburg and decided to replicate it. Not Portuguese founders, not a Portuguese recipe passed down through generations. A South African fast casual chain inspired by Portuguese food. The first UK Nando's opened in 1992 in Ealing. British diners believed they were eating authentic Portuguese cuisine. They were eating a South African interpretation, marketed as Portuguese tradition. And the peri sauce. Peri chili is African, Mozambique, and Angola, not Portugal. The entire brand identity is constructed nostalgia for a heritage that does not belong to the company. Now the flame grill claim. Nando's entire appeal rests on the idea that your chicken is flame grilled fresh in front of you. Here is how it actually works. The chicken arrives at Nando's stores pre-marinated. It has been sitting in industrial peri marinade for hours or days. Staff place the chicken on the grill. The grill has flames. That part is real. But the chicken is not cooking from raw on that grill. It is being finished and marked. Most of the cooking happens in industrial ovens or finishing stations. The grill provides char marks and visual theatre. You see flames, you smell smoke, you assume your chicken is being flame grilled from raw. In reality, it is closer to reheating with cosmetic grilling. The marinade is not made in store. It comes from central production facilities, bottled, shipped, applied in bulk. It is industrial food production with a flame grill finish for branding purposes. Now let us talk about what you actually pay. A half chicken at Nando's costs around £11.50. Add peri chips, £3.25. Add a soft drink, £2.95. Total, £17.70. Here is what that costs Nando's to produce. One chicken costs the restaurant approximately £1.80 to £2.20 wholesale. A portion of chips costs around 30 pence in ingredients. A soft drink from a fountain costs around 10 pence. Total ingredient cost, approximately £2.60. You are paying £17.70 for £2.60 worth of ingredients. That is a markup of nearly 700%. But Nando's is not a restaurant where staff bring food to your table. You order at the counter. You collect your own cutlery. You wait for a buzzer. you are paying restaurant prices for fast casual service. But the pricing is not even the most alarming part. The sodium levels in a standard Nando's meal are where this gets genuinely concerning for your health. Before we continue, take a second to subscribe and hit like. It helps push this investigation to the people who need to see it. Let us keep going. Now let us look at what you are actually consuming. A whole chicken at Nando's contains approximately 2,400 milligrams of sodium. That is your entire daily recommended limit from the NHS. In one meal, add Peri chips, another 400 milligrams of sodium. Add garlic bread, another 600 milligrams. Total, 3,400 milligrams of sodium in one sitting. That is 140% of your daily recommended limit. High sodium intake is directly linked to high blood pressure, stroke risk, and cardiovascular disease. And families order this for children. Office workers eat this 3 times a week thinking it is the healthy option, because it is grilled, because it is chicken. But gram for gram, the sodium content rivals or exceeds McDonald's, KFC, and Burger King. The grilled label is doing heavy psychological work. Nutritionally, it is not different from fried fast food. Now let us examine the Peri marinade itself. Nando's bottles and sells the sauce in supermarkets. So the ingredient list is public. Here is what is inside: water, vegetable oil, vinegar, lemon puree, salt, sugar, garlic puree, spices, including peri, stabilizers, preservatives. This is not a traditional African or Portuguese marinade made from fresh chilies and spices. This is industrial sauce production, shelf-stable, designed for mass distribution. And the sugar content is significant. Nando's medium Peri sauce contains around 4 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters. Most people drench their chicken and chips in extra sauce on the table. That adds another 10 to 15 grams of sugar to a meal. The marinade is not fresh. The spices are not hand-ground. It is bottled industrial flavoring designed to taste consistent across 400 United Kingdom locations. Let us address why people choose Nando's in the first place. The health assumption. Grilled is better than fried. Chicken is leaner than beef. Nando's is the sensible choice. This logic collapses when you examine the full meal. Yes, grilled chicken breast is leaner than a fried burger patty in isolation. But Nando's does not serve plain grilled chicken breast. It serves chicken soaked in high-sodium marinade, basted in oil, served with sides that push the calorie and sodium count into fast food territory. A Nando's half chicken with peri chips and a regular Coke contains approximately 1,200 calories. A Big Mac meal at McDonald's contains approximately 1,080 calories. The difference is marginal, but the perception gap is enormous. Nando's feels healthier. It is marketed as fresher. The environment is cleaner. None of that changes what you are actually eating. High sodium, high calorie, industrially marinated, mass-produced. It is fast food with better interior design. Let us be practical. If you are going to Nando's occasionally, here are the better choices. Order a quarter chicken instead of half or whole. Half the sodium, half the calories. Choose plain grilled chicken and add your own spice level at the table. Avoid the peri chips. Plain chips or a side salad cut sodium by 400 to 600 milligrams. Skip the extra sauce. The chicken is already marinated. Drink water instead of soft drinks. Saves 200 calories and 30 grams of sugar. Share a meal. Nando's portions are large. Splitting a half chicken and one side between 2 people is more than enough. And avoid making Nando's a weekly habit. Once a month? Fine. 3 times a week because you think it is healthier than other takeaways. That is when the sodium accumulates into a long-term cardiovascular risk. Nando's is part of a larger pattern in British casual dining. Charge restaurant prices. Offer fast casual service. Market it as premium. Wagamama does it. Five Guys does it. Byron did it before it collapsed. The model is simple. Make customers do the work. Ordering at counters, collecting cutlery, clearing tables, but charge them as if staff are providing full table service. Nando's perfected this model in the UK. £17 per person for fast casual chicken is extraordinary when you examine the economics, but people pay it because the branding makes it feel special. Portuguese heritage, flame grilled, peri-peri tradition. None of that justifies a 700% markup on ingredients. None of that changes the sodium levels. And none of that makes it healthier than the fast food chains it positions itself against. But here is what should truly concern you. Nando's is not the only casual dining chain using premium branding to hide fast food economics and nutritional reality. Stay with me. The Nando's you love is not the premium dining experience it pretends to be. The Portuguese heritage is marketing theatre. The flame grill is cosmetic finishing. The Marinade is industrial production. You are paying £17 for £2.60 worth of chicken, and you are consuming 2,400 milligrams of sodium in a single meal because grilled feels healthier than fried. Nando's is not evil. It is not uniquely deceptive. It is a brilliantly marketed fast casual chain that convinced British families to pay restaurant prices for counter-service food. The cheeky Nando's meme worked because it felt accessible, fun, not too serious. But behind the branding, Nando's is extracting maximum profit from minimum cost ingredients. You do not have to boycott Nando's, but you should understand what you are paying for. Check the sodium, order smaller portions, skip the extra sauce, and ask yourself if £17 for marinated chicken is really worth it. Because if this is what we found at Nando's, what do you think is happening at Wagamama, at Five Guys, at every casual dining chain charging restaurant prices for fast casual service? The premium branding deception is bigger, hidden, deeper. We are investigating next. Subscribe for more British food exposés. Turn on notifications. The next investigation drops soon, and trust us, you need to see what we found. Comment below. Do you eat at Nando's regularly? Did you know about the sodium levels? And after watching this, will you still pay £17 for a half chicken? Thanks for watching. Stay informed.